Hey guys, JJ here, and today I have some news on Resident Evil Arklay, the television drama based on the Resident Evil universe. Alright, let's get right into it. As many of you may recall, word was going around that there was a Resident Evil TV series in the works. This series claimed to have taken place in Raccoon City and focused on the events leading up to the outbreak. Many fans, including myself, were ecstatic to hear this news. For years, the Resident Evil community has been very vocal about seeing a proper adaptation of the games. The Resident Evil movies started out somewhat close to the series and just completely snowballed out of control, leaving us wanting someone to come along and pay proper respect to the series, and the news about Resident Evil Arklay sounded like it could just well be that adaptation we all wanted. Years passed, and further news about Resident Evil Arklay never came. Fans were left fearing the worst. Well, it looks like the rumors were true, and Resident Evil Arklay was a thing that was in development. Unfortunately, what we all feared was also true. The media company in charge passed on Arklay, and nothing ever came of the project. The director of the project, Sean Liepert, had finally released the proof of concept short film of Arklay. He also removed any references to the game series. The series would have revolved around Detective James Reinhardt, who is in charge of investigating a series of homicides that took place in Raccoon City. These homicides would have all been linked to the infamous T-virus we all know and love from the games. In this short film titled David, we see Detective James Reinhardt and his co-worker investigating what looks to be a suicide that took place at James' brother's house. There's a lot of mystery going on, and we quickly get a sense that something far bigger is taking place behind the scenes. This may not have been a suicide after all. The detective attempts to keep himself together even though he's clearly going through a hard time after the passing of his brother. While out for a smoke, he finds another clue, then realizes his brother, who is lying on the desk dead with a bullet in his head, is no longer there, thus giving us a glimpse of the horror that was left to come in Resident Evil Arklay. The news about this show being passed on was very upsetting because this short film was excellent. It was everything I wanted in a Resident Evil television series and was almost beat for beat what I explained in a previous video. It captured all the things that made the original Resident Evil games so great. It had mystery, it had tension, horror, and an excellent depth of these characters we've only seen for a brief amount of time. Yes, the news that this is cancelled is closure, but it's also frustrating to know we almost had a proper live action installment to the series and it was kind of robbed of us. I hope by making this video, we can show Capcom how badly we want to see Arklay happen. So I'm asking all of you, please like, share, and comment on this video to try to get it large enough to get the attention of the right people. Let's also see if we can get the hashtag #WeWantArklay trending on Twitter. I've never done it before, but right now seems like the right time to do it. I know if we all work together, we can have our voices heard. It's happened before and it'll happen again. I want to give a huge shout out to our Patreons for supporting the Residents of Evil, and if you'd like to see your name here in the credits or unlock some other really cool perks, head over to patreon.com/ROE-Network. Thanks as always for watching, guys, and I hope to see you back at the Residents of Evil.